Hello, folks. This is Alan with today's news. And what I got for you right now is a deputy dressed as Grinch. Oh, what's my computer doing? This is from the Associated Press. Deputy dressed as a Grinch gives onions to speeding drivers. This is from Marathon, Florida. Several motorists who were speeding through an elementary school zone on the Florida Keys overseas highway received an odorous onion as a reminder to slow down from a county sheriff deputy dressed as a Grinch. Colonel Lou Capito, a 37-year veteran of Monroe County Sheriff's Office, who conjured up the concept more than 20 years ago, was back on the streets Tuesday. Drivers who travel about 5 miles per hour or less above the school speed limit can choose between traffic citation and an onion presented by the Grinch. Those speeding beyond that likely to receive a costly ticket. It's about education awareness that our school zones are still operating even though it's the holiday season, Capito said. We want people to slow down, Capito said. He portrays the fictional character created by children's author Dr. Seuss to give motorists a gift, but also to call attention to a nice way to the need to obey speed limits in school zones. It catches them off guard, Capito said. But when I give them a clear choice of a citation or onion, they will take the onion, and I've had them eat the onion right in front of me. See what we got here. Weapons of choice. Americans on alert as tech-savvy criminals use tracking device to stalk and steal. Strange chirping sounds and alerts on iPhones have put some Americans on high alert over the last year and a half as they try to figure out why an unknown device is tracking their every move. It's one of the latest crime trends that tech-savvy criminals are using to carry out car thieves and stalkings, which has pushed police departments across the nation to warn residents to watch out for the new tactics. Listen to this here and see what they have to say here. Let me turn my speakers up.
Ways that it can alert you on your phone. I don't know if you've ever had that pop up, but sometimes if you have like your AirPods or anything with you, it'll let you know that something could be traveling with you.
And she would have had no idea it was crammed down. You said in the seat cushion of the car.
In both cases, so really hard to find these.
It feels like there's more and more stories involving this Apple AirTag like this.
Definitely.
Okay, Alexis, thank you very much.
So it's about Apple AirTags. They can follow you, track you down, and follow you. Let me move my speaker in case some advertisement pops up here. Okay, in a traditional stalking case, typically you have people who are making contact or unwanted contact with the victim repeatedly. Dearborn, Michigan Police Sergeant James Isaacs told Fox 2 earlier this year they're following them where they work, where they go to school, and where they are going to eat. Using the AirTag is just another way for them to do that. It's a more superstitious way. Dearborn is among the slew of police departments that have warned public since last year to be on the high alert for criminals using the Apple AirTags to steal or illegally follow people. Apple released AirTags in April 2021 as the latest way to find lost personal items such as keys and handbags, and build with the instruction ping it, find it. AirTag owners can clip the small dish-shaped device to something they often misplace and simply ask Siri to track the AirTag, which that was built-in speaker that chirps when engaged. or use an iPhone to track the existing location. Now, I watched this one YouTube thing. I forgot where it was. And anyway, they were talking about you can open this up. There's 3 little tabs here. You got to know exactly where place they are. You push on the tabs, you open it up, and you take the speaker out. Well, then it won't chirp. And let's see. You can read the rest of this in my description box. Oh, wait, what's this here? There's something new here. Apple sued over AirTags.
Technology giant Apple has been sued by 2 women. Their claim? Apple's AirTag device has made it easier for stalkers to track people. They fear their safety is at risk. The lawsuit has been filed in a San Francisco federal court. It seeks unspecified damages for U.S. owners who have either been tracked by AirTags or at a risk of being stalked because of Apple's alleged negligence. Note that AirTag is a small device that is intended to be slipped into or attached to keys, wallets, backpacks, and other items so that people can find them when they are lost. But privacy experts and law enforcement agencies say some people use AirTags for criminal or malicious purposes. In fact, AirTags have been used to follow people and murder them. For instance, a few months ago, in Indiana, a woman used an Apple AirTag to follow her boyfriend, and ultimately, she killed the man. Apple has acknowledged that bad actors have tried misusing AirTags. The company says it has added more safeguards to the AirTag to cut down on unwanted tracking. It alerts people if the small Bluetooth tracker is suspected to be tracking them. But the new lawsuit alleges those safeguards have done little to protect victims.
Okay, and they got their good and bad points, actually, And let's see what else we have here. Retail sales fell in November despite Black Friday. Retail sales fell in November with spending on even traditional popular holiday gift categories like clothing and sporting goods declining, a sign that high prices for food and gas are affecting how much people have left in their budgets for more discretionary item. U.S. retail sales fell 0.6% in November from October. The Department of Commerce said on Thursday the figure does not count for price changes. Spending did increase in some areas from previous months, including at food and beverage retailers and health and personal care stores. But the report highlights how inflation has changed the way consumers are approaching the holiday season. For example, Americans are whittling down the number of people they give gifts to, according to data from KPMG. Those are some signs that those core categories are just taking quite a bit of our budget away, and we can only do so much during the holiday season. Matt Kramer, KPMG's Consumer and Retail National Sector Leader, said. November marked the official start of the holiday shopping season. Nearly 200 million people shopped during the Thanksgiving weekend, which included Black Friday, Cyber Monday, according to the National Retail Federation and Industry Trade Group. The average amount the shoppers spent that weekend was more than $325, the group said, up 8% from last year. You can read the rest of this down in my description box. And I'm going to jump to this one right here. I want to read to you. Walmart will charge, this is from Best Life. Walmart will charge you for bags at over 200 stores as of January 1st. Walmart will charge you for bags at over 200 stores as of January 1st. If you you shopped at Walmart for a while, you probably undoubtedly noticed some changes over the years. The company has redesigned stores and added perks for regular customers, while even making sure that they've stayed up to the date with the latest technology. Despite the subtle transformation, the retailer is still known for its everyday low prices and rollback sales that can make it easy to save money on everyday essentials. But unless you plan accordingly, your Walmart visit might start to cost a little more, as the company will soon change from bags at over 200 stores. No, charge for bags at over 200 stores. Read on to learn more about the policy that's coming in the next year. Let's see what this says. Walmart is under fire for doing this to shoppers. Look at these 3 words. One customer is warning others to check their Walmart receipts carefully. Walmart, millions of shoppers rely on Walmart guarantee low prices, especially right now as the nation continues to battle high inflation and have made trips to the mega retailer a weekly event. But if you're a regular Walmart shopper who is drawn to the great deals, you'll want to pay extra attention to your receipt the next time you're there. One shopper is now calling out a significant issue, and there are signs it's not an isolated incident. Read on to find out which 3 words you need to be on the lookout for when you're shopping at Walmart. Let's see. When a company as large as Walmart is, it's bound to court controversy from time to time. Back in June, Walmart was sued by the Federal Trade Commission (FTC) for money transfer fraud, with the agency claiming that the retailer had flinched consumers out of hundreds of millions of dollars. The company has also been hit with a number of lawsuits and charges over pricing fraud. The North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumers served Walmart with fines in April and August of this year for more than a dozen of the retailer stores in the state were found to be overcharging customers through price scanner errors. A customer from Illinois also filed his own lawsuit against Walmart in August, claiming that the retailer has prices on the shelf that don't match what rings up at the register. Now, another shopper is lashing out against Walmart for deceiving customers at checkout. I think I read something to you about that before, about checking your receipts. So, some lady was charged with an item she didn't have, and the computer didn't know what the item was. A Walmart shopper is now warning other customers to be on high alert after a troubling experience. Julia Taylor, who goes by the name on this TikTok here, Julia, whatever. Anyway, posted a video on October 19 that has garnered more than 1 million views, explaining that she was overcharged during a recent Walmart trip and nearly missed it. I think that's the one I played to you before. Okay, let's go to this one here. Okay, this is going to be my last one here. Be a little short newscast here. Woman received 64 Amazon packages she didn't order, all containing the same thing. Receiving someone else's Amazon package by mistake is not very uncommon, but Amazon went out of control when it sent 64 packages containing the exact same thing to a woman who never ordered any of them. Olivia Douglas was baffled by this suspiciously generous gesture from Amazon that she decided to share her experience on TikTok. The now viral video starts with Olivia questioning, does anyone else have a secret Santa that just keeps sending packages to your house, but to their name? Anybody else, or is that just me? After receiving many packages she didn't even order, Olivia decided to contact Amazon customer service for an explanation, only to get the green light from Amazon to keep the packages on behalf, for herself, as the intended owner would probably have raised a claim. So that means if you get packages from Amazon, just keep it. You know, who this girl's lucky. Who should be so lucky? Anyway, this is understandable when you receive only one or two wrong packages, but the situation went completely out of hand when she kept receiving more and more boxes to her house, ending up with 64 boxes from Amazon, or more accurately, from her Secret Santa. I belong to this one group, it's called Neighbors, I think it is. And somebody was saying, does anyone else, order from Amazon and didn't get their packages? Well, this is probably why. The video has racked up over 4.8 million views, with many people begging Olivia for an unboxing video, and others admiring her exceptional self-control. One user commented, "The self-control you have to have collected that many packages without opening them. I could never." Since Amazon allowed her to keep the boxes, she decided to open them all with her husband in multiple follow-up videos. Yeah, I would. That exciting unboxing experience soon turned her into the biggest disappointment when she kept pulling out flag after flag after flag. After pulling nothing but flags, Olivia came to the realization that all of the 64 boxes contained basically the same thing, which led her to change her bio to read, "I now identify as Flag Girl." Wish they had the TikTok on here. One user suggested a brilliant way for Olivia to monetize the disappointment. They commented, "Start an Amazon seller account and sell the flags." LOL. Others were just as disappointed as Olivia. "I really wanted it to be super fun or bizarre stuff," one user wrote, to whom she replied, "Unless the intended owner didn't show up and explain why they ordered tons of flags in the first place, the reason would forever remain a mystery." But the fun we had watching Olivia pulling out free flags and getting disappointed was totally worth it. That's kind of funny. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, folks. Hope you have a good day. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Oh, I made my 20-minute mark. Ooh.